Okay, I want to tell you about a multitasker. And this is huge, thank goodness. So you are getting basically 5 ounces, $36.95 for a wonderful face and body serum and oil. It's 50% serum, 50% oil, very concentrated. It addresses deep wrinkles, sagging skin, age spots. If you need a multitasker, this is for you. So what I love, it has 27 actives. And you guys, there's no water in it. And Liz, that is so important to be able to get this skin infusion, which is just with all of these actives, because let me just tell you real quick before I toss it over to Liz. Actives are very, very expensive. So to get this for $36.95 is more than reasonable. It really is a steal because most of your serums are 1 ounce. So for instance, if you wanted to get this amino acid, 1 ounce, and it's for hyaluronic acid. So help me with that, Sam, because I have it backwards. But that would be like $100 just for 1 ounce of hyaluronic acid. The next one here, which one is this? Was my antioxidants. It would be another $100 for 1 ounce. Vitamin C serum, $100 when you're talking about actives, pure actives, no water in it, no fillers. Another $100 for peptides, another $100 for amino acids. You'd be paying $500 worth for pure actives. When you hear pure actives and there are 27, not 500, but 36. Liz, I've learned so much about it that you know, people put, when you see the first ingredient water, you should run.
Exactly, and there's no water in this. When you get it home, you can actually turn it around and you can read all 27 actives that are inside of here. So we did something a little different. And yes, this is our #1 selling serum. Yes, it's not a back bar size, it's a 5 ounce serum because so many of you were saying, so Liz, I have the 1 ounce peptide, I have my vitamin C, what order should I put it in? So I said to my chemist, well, can't we just take all those 1 ounce serums and put them into one? She said, yes. You can make them oil soluble, which means they go deeper into the skin. They stay in the skin for up to 3 days, but it's gonna be very expensive. I was like, well, let's do it. So now, if you do have those 1 ounce serums, whether it's vitamin C, hyaluronic acid, amino acids, you don't have to use any of those. Put them all aside, do a half a pump of this, press it onto clean skin. It's a serum. Wait until you see the results. So if you're in your 20s or 30s, do you need something this strong? Probably not. But if you are 40, 50, 60, 70, and you're saying, Liz, I have more than one issue. I have deep wrinkles. I have, you know, a lot of hyperpigmentation. I have sagging skin. I have fine lines, even around the eye area. Wait until you see. So,
wow.
Right, so it's a serum, but it's an oil-soluble serum. So what that means is it's not going to evaporate. It's not a water-based serum that every time you open those 1 ounce serums, what will happen is halfway through it, the efficacy breaks down because they've evaporated or they've turned color. Look at this. Look at the lines, look at the texture of her skin, look at the plumpness to her skin. So you will stop using all those 1 ounce serums. So if you have the droopy skin, if you have the smoker lines, if you have the deep wrinkles, whatever it is, you just press this onto the skin and boom, plump, lifted, tighter in one.
And look at that, 97% said, I was trying to find my card, that it addresses crow's feet. Is that you? Loose skin. I'm talking very loose, saggy skin. It plumps up the skin. 97% said that. It also firms up the skin. That's affecting your elasticity and hydration, hydration, hydration. 97%, you guys, that's nearly 100%. So you want to get a serum because that is the most concentrated form when you hear that word. And then it's 50% oil. But the fact that you have 27 actives and you have botanicals and flower extracts. So what I love about this, you guys, is you're one and done, you're multitasking because you don't want to have to go out and get the vitamin C serum and then get the peptide serum and then get the amino acid serum and then get the hyaluronic. It's all infused.
Exactly. You'll stop using all those 1 ounce serums and you're going to say, wow, where's my skin infusion? 27 actives to address deep wrinkles, sagging skin, hollow skin, skin that looks tired and sunken in. Look at this. Look at the plumpness. Look at how it's just, and it's brightening your skin at the same time. So the first time you use it, you're gonna say, wow, my skin looks incredible. And then you're gonna know why it has become our #1 best-selling serum, because it just gets better and better and better. But if you have more than one issue, meaning that you are noticing your skin looks sunken in, it looks weathered, you have deep wrinkles, you're noticing a lot of discoloration, you will absolutely love it. And you can use it around the eyes as well.
You guys, the fact that it's clinically tested to make your skin firmer and the tightening. It is a serum and it's oil and it's huge. And I want you to see, I didn't put anything on my legs. So I just want you to see just the hydration that you get because you can be kind of ashy on one side and it's so huge that you can use this all over the body. So I'm just gonna put just a little bit on the leg right here. And what I love about it is this is generous. So if you have those sunspots, which I have, if you have, crepey skin around the knees and all of that, just look at that sheen. Do you see that? Do you see just that radiance and that glow? This one is very, very ashy. And this one is beautiful, I think. I would say so myself.
Red carpet.
$7 and change to get this home, and you can get this on AutoShip, and you're getting 5 ounces. And maybe you haven't gone to the beauty counters in the department stores. I feel like, security should be there, because if they want to charge you $100 for a vitamin C serum, another $100 for a hyaluronic, another $100 for amino acid, another $100 for peptide, I'm showing you these 1 ounces because it would be $500 when you say, I want pure actives. And explain that and drive that point home, because the fact that you have the 7 luxurious flower extracts, the 10 botanical oils, this is a dream oil complex, and the active part of this, that they're pure actives, that's the big deal.
It is, and even the Matrixyl that you may have heard about, most Matrixyl is water-based. This is actually oil-soluble. Why is that important? Because the 1 ounce serums that are usually water-based, they'll start to evaporate every time you open it. By making it, the 27 actives, all oil-soluble, it stays in the skin longer, goes deeper into the skin. Why is that important? Because it helps with deep wrinkles, it helps stimulate collagen, it helps to firm, it helps to lift the skin. So when you get this home, try not to use it with anything else. So meaning take a half a pump, press it onto clean skin, morning and night, and wait until you see. You probably will never go back to using those 1 ounce serums, especially if you have more than one issue. And that's really why we created this product, is because so many of you were saying, Liz, I've got all these serums, which one should I use first? No, you're just gonna use your SkinInfusion, and then you can put anything else on top. You can put your collagen concentrate on top, you can put your Lift Tox on top. You just want the most powerful serum to go on the skin first, and then boom. Face, eyes, and yes, Debbie, you can use it even on the body as well.
You guys, $7.39 to get home actives, to get home a oil-based serum. So it's not water-based. So you are getting a wonderful, wonderful multitasker, especially if you have deep, deep wrinkles, especially if you have those age spots, and if you have that rough skin, because it is a brightener, and if you have that uneven skin tone, try this, because you're getting 5 ounces, and that just doesn't happen when you hear the word serum. It's usually 1 ounce, and that's why I put those little bottles out here for you. So 075701, you can secure this on AutoShip, and I would do that to lock in this price. And $7 means you're on any credit card or debit card, $7.39, that's all you pay to get started with trying this, especially if you have that rough texture and age spots. Liz, I woke up one morning and I'm like, where did this age spot come from under my eye?
I know.
But you live long enough and they're popping up all over your face, and with the vitamin C in here, the peptides in here, the hyaluronic, you're one and done. It's replacing 5 different serums.
Exactly, and if you are somebody that has more than one issue, you've got the deep wrinkles, or maybe you're like Alina and you're noticing that your skin is looking very sunken in, you're losing that volume. When you put this on, and yes, we ran clinicals on it, you just press it onto the skin, and you can use it morning and night, even around the eye area. You will start to notice the firmness. You'll start to notice the plumpness immediately with the skin.
You guys, it is wonderful. You see the difference, especially with rough texture, especially with age spots, and especially with sagging skin. If you have those giles, you put this on your face and all over your body, sagging in the knee. I also want to remind you of this wonderful balm. It is the Relax R&R Body Balm, and everybody is still calling about it. This is what we started the hour with, in case you are just joining right now. If it is hard for you to fall asleep, and maybe it's because of all the stress going on in your life, maybe it's because of menopause or perimenopause, this is the solution. It is basically $24.95. We knocked $20 off. It has magnesium in it. A lot of us are depleted from magnesium, and magnesium helps with going to sleep. It also helps with muscle relief. It also has melatonin in it, which you know addresses sleep. And we want you to sleep, because if you're not sleeping, you're not healthy, and that actually ages you. 30 minutes. And I say, what do you have to lose? In my opinion, more sleep if you're not trying something to help you. Now, you can take a bunch of magnesium pills. You can take a bunch of melatonin if you want to. That's what the doctors will tell you to do if you want to do something more in a natural manner. But you do have melatonin, and you do have magnesium. You do have valerian root, and valerian root is very important because it helps you stay asleep. Now, we started off with, how many did we have? Because more than half our quantity is gone. So we sold 8,000 today, and we have fewer than 4,000 remain. And if you want it on AutoShip, you gotta hurry, because it's available, but we're dwindling down to like the final like 1,400, 1,300 left. It was supposed to last the whole weekend, and with everybody calling, I don't think that it will, because you want a way to fall asleep without having to pop all those pills. And this works. And I think if there's anything you're buying in the hour, and you're new to Nakery, it's clean beauty, and it won the Oprah Award